Welcome, everyone, to Talented Universe on the NDB Media Network. It is June 15th, 2026, and we are here to discuss, Alexis, what are we here to discuss?
Yay! Mandalorian and Grogu.
Right, Mandalorian and Grogu. It's been an exciting event. It's been an exciting thing to get this together. I had several people saying, when are we going to do it? When are we going to do it? And I go, okay, we'll figure it out. So, but we won't mention who those people are. But yes, exactly, Roger. I agree. Yeah. So let us just go around. What was your most significant event of the movie that you remember that got your attention quickly? Let me go with Tyler first.
Most significant thing that got my attention. I thought it was interesting how long the Mandalorian was sleeping. That was cool. I didn't really like the movie, I'll be honest. So
Okay.
It didn't really get my attention at all. I thought it was kind of a nothing burger. But
Well, there you go. That's the most thing is how long he slept. Greg.
I really like the fight with the dragon serpent thing in the under the hut palace.
That was interesting.
I really like that a lot.
Alexis.
I loved Grogu in it. I thought Grogu was like the main, star in this movie. I thought he was funny. He was entertaining. So I really loved Grogu in this movie.
Okay, Roger.
Tyler, how many times have you seen the movie?
once.
Okay. I've seen it 3, jokingly. I really did. It's 4:03 p.m. Mandalorian Grogu was at 3:25 p.m. I rushed out of the theater to get over here as soon as I could. Tyler, I did not like the movie the first time. Okay. I genuinely did not like it. I thought as the movie was progressing, okay, I know exactly where we're going, what we're gonna do, and but I do want to talk about that in a bit. The thing that gave me the feels is when Sigourney Weaver says, all right, blue leader to blue squadron. I immediately had a Rogue One moment, and I was like, oh. So that stood out for me. I don't know if that answers your question, Michael, but what was it for you?
Well, for me, mine was just all the things that I had theoretically heard about the movie didn't come true. And that's what I liked about it, that I was afraid of what some of the people were saying, what it was going to be like, that Grogu and the Mandalorian weren't even going to be in it. I had heard that, and I go, well, then what kind of a movie? Yes, exactly, Greg. That's what I said too, but where I got that information, I don't know, but I'm sure it was someone that was doing smear campaign, I'm sure. But so I was excited that wasn't true. So that was my best thing, and I've only seen it once, so I will have to admit that I've only seen it once. But now it's open to the floor. Anybody want to go into Tyler? What's the worst thing you thought about it?
I mean,
just the whole thing.
No, I mean, so like I don't want to make it sound like there weren't small pieces that I enjoyed. Like the dragon snake fight was cool. There were some cute moments with Grogu. I thought the opening was interesting. Like we hadn't seen anything quite like that before. So like there were pieces that I liked. But when I think about Disney's potential, especially coming off of Maul, right? Like we just reviewed Maul, where I really felt like we're back, baby. Like this is the greatest piece of Star Wars we've had. So my expectations for like Mandalorian and Grogu, where it was kind of set up initially when it was announced, was supposed to kind of be like the Star Wars Avengers movie, right? Where everybody was going to come in. Mm-hmm. There's going to be this big bad that we were going to fight. And I had kind of theorized in my head that it was going to be Thrawn, because we got him introduced from Ahsoka first season there. So like in my head, I had this like really high expectation, especially coming off of Maul. And I feel like this was, it was like 3 episodes of the Mandalorian TV show that they kind of smushed together. And it was a story that, to me, didn't progress the characters and didn't really do anything for Star Wars as a whole, right? It was a really fun adventure, like, side mission. And I would have loved to see them do more, especially with now that, Kathleen Kennedy has left, Dave Filoni has full control. They could have done so much with this movie. And I also thought that some of the animation was kind of sloppy. When I compared, like, after coming home, like when we got home from seeing the movie, I went and I looked back at, like, some of the animation from 1, 2, and 3, where, it got dogged on for its horrible CGI when it came out. And I thought it was better. Like, I thought that, like, Zeb, I thought looked like he was made of plastic. And then when I compared that to Grogu, who was, like, an actual really realistic puppet, like, just things didn't fit together. And I would rather have either everything be animated or everything be practical. In my perfect world, it's everything practical. I think that's one of the things that makes Star Wars really special, is how creative they get with the practical effects. But just it didn't draw me in to a new world really at all. And those are kind of my main critiques.
Shameful for me. I really liked the movie, but I felt the same way, that it could have just been more episodes. That's how it felt like. It was literally just episodes that they made together to be a movie. We didn't really get, like, I was wanting to get answers, like I had so many questions that I wanted answered, and nothing, there were no answers to any questions. It was just another, like you said, a side hustle, a side, story. There was nothing really answered. So, I mean, I enjoyed it because I loved Mandalorian Grogu. I mean, I loved, the series, but it could have just been another episode. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
I wanted to offer my take really quick on the animation, the CG.
Yeah.
Zeb, when he had a cameo in one of the episodes, looked horrible. So when I knew that Zeb was going to be in this movie, I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be awful. They improved on it. It wasn't great, but they improved on it. That would have been a really tough character to do practically, I think, because of the animal jointed rear legs thing. I'm glad they got the guy to do his voice though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at first I noticed there was a scene where they were using one of, like, the open tiny little scout patrol walkers.
Yeah.
And it looked jerky. And as I'm sitting there watching it, I actually thought that they intentionally made it look like stop motion.
Mm.
So I was like torn between, it really didn't look that great versus did they intentionally want to make it look like stop motion? So well, I'm hoping when I get to, I have only watched it the once, so I hope when I get to rewatch it would.
Well, Greg, let me add on to what you did to maybe for Tyler as well. Talking about that, I did catch that. Now that I think about that they were intentionally trying. When Tyler said practical, I thought to myself, yeah, but they're out of practice, because some of it did the puppets. It was intentional for them to be puppets, and I could see that they were. And I thought it was a bit overly done. It may have been intentional, or it may be that they really are out of practice doing puppets. I mean, where was Mr. Oz for this? I don't know. But look, I went with a classmate today who hadn't seen the movie, and I've already seen it. So this time I try to focus in on certain things, and I may be going away now from everyone else, but I did notice that in the ring, or the, whatever, the Roman arena, whatever you want to call it, when that one creature picks up the one and throws it down, that was the chest fight
Yes.
from Star Wars. Yes. Okay,
It
I
is a
caught
chess
that one
fight.
right away.
That was
And
a
then
Easter
at the
egg.
very beginning, that toy, I had that toy that the Imperial guy was trying to get away on. That was a toy that they made in 1982 or 1983, and I remember having that when he exits the walker. I was like, "Hey, I saw that." And there were a few other things. Oh, and when Blue Squadron is making its run, and then they switch to their cockpit views, I'm like, I played that video game, the Star Wars game. So, look, I did not like the movie on first watch. On second, it was a different for me because I'm like, okay, because I think, Tyler, I may have had the same thought as you in that I had heard and I was expecting something else and it didn't deliver. Plus, I kind of read the plot. I actually knew what was going to happen. There wasn't anything new. Alexis, you said there were no answers. For the love of God, what were the questions? Because there weren't any answers. So, I think
wanted to.
second. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know more about like Grogu and more about just everything in that realm. I feel
fair enough.
I feel like we got nothing.
Yeah, we did get nothing.
Yeah.
But seeing the relationship between the two. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tyler.
I was just saying we had a lot of cliffhangers from season 3.
Yes, a lot of cliffhangers from season 3.
And I don't.
Yes.
There's no plans to continue with the season 4 or anything like that I'm aware of. So like this is.
Oh, well, if you look at the movie, there is good. They left it open.
They left it open.
The bounty hunter got away. We're not done with that guy and his
By the way,
dog.
he's very cool. That bounty hunter was very cool.
Yes.
I liked him.
Don't know his name. We know his race.
Yeah.
Because Mando mentioned it. But and
the guy with the broad hat.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, with the dog.
He is named Nero, I believe.
Nah, that was my first dog, Nero. My only dog, actually. Nero. There's a sad story with that one, but it was
Embo.
Hey, guys.
Embo.
Yeah.
EMBO.
Did I get a chance to share with you guys? My staff after tax season got me this jacket.
Oh, that's
Mandalorian
cool.
I mean, it's like, wow.
I love it.
And under here it says forged in Beskar since 2019.
No.
It is really,
That's
really
cool.
cool. So I apologize. I wanted to share it. It was also a birthday gift after we finished tax season. My team gave that to me. I was stunned. So, okay.
Cool.
The second time around watching it, I guess, okay, I got it. Let's see if there is more. I did have a happier feeling for it. I may have enjoyed it the second time around. Yes, clearly. But Tyler, yes. Alexis, yes. And even tentative with Greg. Watch it a second time, brother. Michael, guys, the beauty of watching it a second time, and I'm sorry for monopolizing, is you've seen it. Okay, let's look in the background to see some of the other stuff. Sigourney Weaver. Oh, man, it was great having Sigourney in the Star Wars universe like that. I thought it was great. And again, a simply well-written character.
Yeah.
Just well done. So, okay. I will add more by all means.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want to monopolize, Michael.
I only saw it once, but I went all out the first time. I saw it in IMAX 3D. And that, I believe, made the difference.
Oh, I did not see it in 3D, but I did see it in IMAX.
The 3D in IMAX, every scene you're talking about that was your favorite, it was incredible. The whatever that eel dragon thing, oh my goodness! In 3D, it was incredible. And I have a feeling some of the problems that you saw on the flat screen were because they made it for 3D, and I really think it didn't translate. Because when some of those things that you were saying you didn't like, when they were in 3D, I mean, they were something.
I wonder if that's it.
I'm wondering too, because what you're saying, because I guess I was the only one that saw it in 3D. And I'm wondering if that might be what the problem was. But
I will see it again. Gosh.
I would humbly offer that you go and see it one more time. And look, if anyone has a Regal Theater of anyone right here, I have I can get you the tickets, guys. I have 60,000 points with Regal. So I can get 3 tickets. So if you guys want to go again, let me know. Because I guess I would be able to do it where I can get it for you guys, just email it to you or something. With Regal. Do you guys have?
I have
Alexis?
Regal.
Yeah, you're local, Alexis.
Yeah.
Tyler, Greg, you guys have Regal near you, right?
Disney's turnaround is pretty quick, so I expect it to be streaming.
You think it'll be on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I expect it to be streaming within a month or so of it coming off the. Because I mean, the last few Marvel movies were
quick
out of the theater, then right on streaming.
Everything is quick now.
What
I
I'd
don't think
like
the 90-day window exists anymore.
I had gotten a Quest 2 on sale a few years ago, and the Disney app on Quest 2 doesn't support 3D, but you have to you have to buy the movie in 3D and watch it on the thing. I would really like that to see that in 3D.
I think I want to see it in IMAX too. I think that would help, make the difference.
It's probably not in IMAX anymore. That's the thing. So
it did look good in IMAX. Let me tell you, I may not have been happy with the movie, but look, famously, I was unhappy with First Contact, the first go around. But after watching it a second time, I was like, okay, it was all right. But that's another universe. Sorry,
that's another universe. Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm just saying because, as I said, I had when I was hearing all your reactions, I'm going, huh? That's not my experience. What I had, and then it was like, oh, I'm the only one that saw it in 3D. Huh?
Interesting. That makes a little sense.
It makes sense
visuals now.
I can complain about other stuff if that makes your life easier.
Okay,
go Tyler, go.
No, you can go ahead and complain.
I want to hear it, Tyler.
Okay, we also got to say I am probably the biggest Star Wars nerd on this panel. So cut me some slack. I'm overly critical. I'm super biased. We all know this by now.
Yeah.
It also frustrated me how the Hutt twins didn't speak Huttese.
Yep. They talked.
I'm not gonna lie. When they did that, I threw my hat at the screen. I was so mad. I was like, "Why?"
Yep.
That was really
my brother said the same thing. He said, "Since when do they speak English?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really frustrating. I didn't like that. What was the younger Hutt's name? Who was the gladiator?
Rota.
Yeah, Rhoda. I didn't like that he was ripped. I thought that was weird.
Okay, you thought that was weird. Ripped warrior couldn't take 2 fat slugs, dude.
Yeah, right?
I was like, dude, come on, man.
Like
Whoever paid for your training got ripped off.
He's on all get out, and was still just slugging around, and I'm like, how strong does he have to be? If we suspend our disbelief here, how strong does he have to be to come from a planet, a species of fat, slow, slimy slugs, and to get an 8-pack? He's got to be the most jacked Hutt that has ever been.
An 8-pack.
He has an 8-pack. Go count them. It's like an 8 or a 10.
Next minute, I'm gonna go see it.
No, I didn't think that was Lego Batman.
Now, Tyler, what about when he said, "I am my own man"? You're a Hutt. What do you mean I'm my own man?
He should have been like, "I am."
And the voice didn't do it for me.
No.
Yeah, the voice.
No,
Yeah.
the voice didn't fit it. No.
I was theater with my daughter.
I didn't like the voice either.
I'm like, oh, no, that's not right.
And if you think about it, we saw him in Clone Wars, when he was like a baby.
A Huttlet.
A baby Hutt, yep.
Wait, I thought. Okay, hold on. did we actually see him in the Clone Wars? Because I thought the one that they were talking about was Zero.
No, Zero
There was a
Zero was that other character
that preceded the show.
Yeah.
No. I've seen now. Okay, you know what, Tyler? Thank you. You just
that Baby Hutt.
That one, yes.
Yeah. And so he went from being this teeny tiny cute little baby
to being ripped
like a gladiator who could fight all of those monsters, right, that we saw in the gladiator battle, but again, couldn't take his old, like, slimy, lazy, sitting there smoking their pipe, take those cancer-ridden other two slugs with any amount of ease.
Yes. That
maybe he wasn't trying, you know.
Well, actually, he might have still been weakened because they had him there for a day or two.
That's fine. Well, the weakened Arnold Schwarzenegger could still kick the poop out of me. So, I mean, that's kind of what it was, right? Like,
yeah,
so jacked. That I thought was silly. I don't like how they called the dragon snake a dragon snake.
Yes.
Like it's an alien thing. That's like calling a sarlacc like a sand octopus spider. Cut your Star Wars. Like, come on, do better.
Do better.
I have higher expectations for your alien species names.
Oh, by the way, who's the voice of that character that fed
Rhoda?
No.
Oh, I have no idea. The one that fed Grogu.
It was familiar, though. It was a very familiar voice. I haven't looked it up yet.
That fed Grogu.
And forgive me for being rude, Michael. We did get a like. Bobby Nash.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, he sadly he doesn't stay long because he pops in, gives us a like, and then he goes back to work. Yeah.
Yes, he's a big name author.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of stuff recently. So yeah.
But that voice was familiar to that. Actually, there were quite a few voices that were familiar.
Yeah, and I forget who. Favreau did one of the voices. He's done like voices here and there throughout the stuff.
Oh really?
And was voiced by Stephen McKinley Henderson.
Oh. Okay, good voice. I thought it was someone else. That one fit for some reason. If I'm insensitive and however you want, sure, okay, I'm sorry. But that voice actually did fit.
Yeah.
You know, Rhoda's voice?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it wasn't a dig on the actor or the voice performance.
Not at all.
Just didn't fit.
Yeah.
I agree. It just did not fit. I thought that the character was performed well, but no. It's kind of like in history, I don't know if you guys know this, but General Patton, the character has a booming voice. In real life, he's squeaky and high. You know, it's the real voice didn't fit. And it's kind of like, you got to find the right voice.
Yeah.
I was disappointed with Mando at his own house. He got taken when he ran. You know, even I'm like, dude, don't run out. Dude, come on. And, you know, he got taken easily. Oh, and another thing. I thought that the mask, you know, when Rhoda says, guards, he's back, and then they use that stuff to knock him out, I thought there was a way for him to seal that mask. Or, you know.
His mask.
Oh, yeah. Started there, Roger.
Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you, Tyler. Yes. All right, that got on my nerves, among other things. There were little things that got on my nerves throughout the entire movie. And yes.
His mask should have protected him from that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, my last critique, I also didn't like how long the Mandalorian slept. He was poisoned. I think that there's nothing wrong with that scene or the concept. I think it just lasted a little bit too long, and it threw the pacing off for me.
Exactly.
That's really important when it comes to film, is you got to have this like kind of give and take pace to get, you know, towards the climax. And I don't think that this movie succeeded in kind of making that story arc the way it should have. And that could be because it felt like, you know, 3 different episodes.
Yeah.
Well,
like if that was an episode of the show, it would have been really cute.
That is kind of the building on the Lucas formula, though, of having those 3 acts.
But 3 acts and 3 episodes smushed together are
True.
Okay, well, if you look at the runtime, it was about 2.5 hours. That would have been about 5 episodes because they were about 30 minutes. But Michael, forgive me. There is a comment in the chat room.
I saw that. Yeah,
we're not going to put it up, but unless Michael does. But
no, I wasn't
what
going
do you
to.
mean by stoop this low?
Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I didn't. I mean, they didn't back it up their statement, and that's why I wasn't going to put it up.
But we're reading your.
But
comments.
we're reading your comments. But what do you mean by that? If you're still there, I mean, you be more specific.
Yeah, I would like to know what you mean by that comment. And but anyway,
I really thought the little guys were really cute.
yes.
What were those little guys? What were the
the workmen.
The little workmen, yeah.
Yeah, that's from The Rise of Skywalker. Babu Frisk or whatever.
Yes, Babu. Yes, I loved those little guys. I thought they were so cute and fun, and
I thought they did a good
made
job.
it fun.
Like they were cute, but they're like snarky. They're kind of,
Yeah.
And they knew what they were doing.
Yes,
they did. They knew what they were doing.
Oh, what did Mando tell Grogu? Okay, you want to go play with them? Okay, are you going to behave?
Are you going to behave? Yeah.
that was kind of funny. I was like, oh, I was all right with that one. And he's like,
behave? Yeah.
I was so waiting for Babu Frick to do the character that I think might have been Babu Frick doing the no bad baby, no huggy.
Not bad baby. I thought they were cute. I liked them.
They're a lot of fun.
They were cool. Yeah, I think they're called Anzellans.
Yes.
Anzellans.
Yeah, I think they were the perfect kind of like, how
comedy relief.
Yeah, they were like the comedy relief that like the Porgs or the Ewoks. Or like
and like you're right.
Supposed to be, and I think it was cool to get the kid. They call it the kids character. That you can like merge. Like that's why we made Ewoks, right? We made teddy bears that we could sell.
That we could sell.
Why we made Porgs so we could have them. And I think these were really cute, and like it was cool that we actually got to interact with them. And I thought
that, Tyler, that's the thing I wanted to bring up right now, is that I went to go see Mandalorian Grogu, expecting to see Mandalorian Grogu, and I forget from time to time that Star Wars was directed at a youthful audience of the preteen. Lucas made movies because remember what happened with the prequels. Everyone ripped George from time, and that's why Revenge of the Sith came out a lot darker than we expected, because even George was like, all right, I heard you guys. Mm-hmm. The problem was his audience grew up. Mm-hmm. And they were still watching. I was there. Yeah. I famously told you guys that in Attack of the Clones, my youngest Gmo, when Yoda shows up, she's jumping out of her chair. And I'm like, oh my God, this is her Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I wonder, Tyler, because you didn't like it the first time around. I didn't like it either. Flat out. I didn't even talk to Michael about it after. Because I didn't want to know what he had to say, because I knew we were going to do something. So I'm not going to say that you're going to like it the second time around. I'm just, dude, check it out. It is what it is. Go in there remembering this was directed at kids too.
For sure. And I think now that I've seen it once, I really do feel like I could see it again, and I can step back from my expectations of what I wanted. Right?
Yeah,
This is kind of like, you guys are big Trekkies, right? If they made a new Star Trek that was pointed towards a youthful audience that had no idea what was going on.
They did.
Okay.
They did that. Yes.
Drive you guys a little bit nuts, but like
just happened.
This is kind of my thing with Star Wars, that I'm so deep in it.
Yeah.
It's hard for me if I see something new. I have expectations that you're going to base this off of, the last 50 years of books and comics and fan theories and all these things that I've dived into. And this didn't hit those marks for me. But like, would I take my daughter to see it and have a great time? Absolutely, I would. I think it's a great introduction to Star Wars for like the new generation. and honestly could set up a really successful IP for the next 20 years that for the last 10, I think Disney has kind of sidestepped.
Yeah.
And, they're clearly doing something new. We saw that with Maul. That really entertained some of us who have been exposed to Star Wars, a little bit darker, kind of like we like, but, animated. So it's approachable for that older youth kind of spot. Like I wouldn't show my daughter Maul. She's 4, so that's
Oh,
when she's 5, right? Yeah,
when she's 5.
Not for 4. Yeah.
There's some things in Maul. It's just a little bit too dark for like a 4-year-old. But like Mandalorian and Grogu, super approachable, and she'll love it. She loves the Mandalorian TV show right now. It's one of her favorite shows. So.
Oh wow,
Tyler, you are the
my
better
11-year-old
dad.
grandson
I
really
told
liked
you.
it.
I told you what I did, right? They were like 5 and 6, and I took them to see they saw Starship Troopers at home. Yeah, I traumatized my 2 little girls. That wasn't a smooth move on my part. So you're the better dad. Good for you.
Have fun of parenting.
Look at Greg. Oh my, yes, I've said this before. Thank you.
Was it
Statute
the
of
Starship
limitations have
Troopers that
passed.
HBO would show at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or the Starship Troopers that HBO would show at 10
In
o'clock
the
at night?
evening, of course.
I had the movie version on DVD. Stupid. Yes, I fully admit it. That's why I'm telling Tyler, you the man, dude. You're the better man.
See, Greg,
I dig
everything
Greg.
makes
I am
sense
done.
now, doesn't it?
What's that? Michael?
Greg is traumatized.
Dude, he wasn't there when I admitted it last time. I think I told Tyler this one.
He was
before.
not.
See,
What I
I was a tween when my dad took me to see Outland in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he knew that they would be going through a club that had live performances on stage.
Okay, do you want to see another stupid thing? Our daughters were in the theater with us when we went to see Die Another Day with James Bond. And we forgot at the very end. We're like, oh my God, we had to cover that. I mean, come on. Greg, don't worry about it. Parents are fans of certain actors and things, and we screw up.
I think we forget.
There was a rating on that movie.
Right?
Yeah.
But anyway, we were, we're way off course. But my 11-year-old
Hi,
grandson,
it's Roger.
who hates like all the old stuff, he doesn't want anything to do with it. He thinks it's boring. He thinks it's, rolls his eyes at me. He likes the spaceships. He likes some of the characters, the alien characters. He loved the movie. Now, I don't know if he loved the movie because he got to go see a movie with Grandpa, or if he genuinely loved the movie. But
Or if Grandpa gave him lots of popcorn and soda, and that's what he liked.
And we went to a place called Smitty's, which is like one of those cafe theaters.
So it was even more good
fun.
stuff.
It was barbecue chicken wings.
Oh, there you go. That's what he liked. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it is a lot of fun. And I mean, as an adult, I can look back and say, yeah, when I was 15, I really hated the Ewoks, but I understood why he put them in there because, you left the theater and then everywhere you looked, there were stuffed Ewok toys.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, and I've heard that before, and I don't know. I was actually okay with that. I consider myself fortunate to see the movie Return of the Jedi, and a lot of my friends my age did not like the Ewoks, and it wasn't because I understood the message that he was trying to, that even the lowest of the low can bring down something great. It's actually pretty heavy on the sociology, but anyway, it was all right. It was kind of cool. And now in this movie, those were never my favorite characters in The Rise of Skywalker, the Babu Frick character. Didn't really care, but I was okay with these guys here. And my daughter enjoyed it. And if there are other people that are enjoying it, then I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
Because we still get to talk Star Wars and we have this to do. I mean, Michael and I have talked about this. I mean, our universes were dead for a while. and now they've come back, and it is, people are talking about it. And this is really cool. I would humbly suggest you guys watch it a second time. If you've only seen it once. Yeah.
With Kathleen Kennedy out, and you've got Favreau and Filoni, kind of like really owning everything now.
Yeah.
They have done. I mean, the Clone Wars cartoon, the Bad Batch cartoon, the Rebels cartoon, then the live action Mandoverse, I think they've coined it. Shows. Do I love everything? No, but it's fun and it's enjoyable, and I enjoy watching it. I mean, there's Star Wars I don't like. I didn't like the Resistance cartoon, but it was aimed at a much younger audience, and I kept it aimed at a young audience, where they made Bad Batch cross multiple audiences,
Right?
Like Clone Wars did, and
okay. Michael, how sarcastic is that post?
I think he did a good job with the fan service in this too, which is another reason why I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, what was that, Roger, that you said?
Chewy Bacca 26 has a comment. I probably
I missed that. No, I just missed that. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, if you don't mind, Michael, I'm going to put that
go
one
ahead and
up.
throw it up.
Okay, check it out. What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts on Grogu's apparent refusal to enter the workforce despite being over 50 years old?
I think he's making a stand for everybody over 50.
Okay.
That's my opinion. Yes.
Right.
So how they say he's 50, but how he acts like he's like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah. Where were we talking about that?
We were the age
different. They age differently. Maturity.
Well, 800 years.
Yeah.
No, 936 years. Sorry, Tyler, I had to get that one right.
Yeah.
For Yoda.
But his quote was, "When you have trained Jedi for 800 years, you can tell me."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was about 25 years old, something like that, and I thought we had talked about that, Tyler.
No, I think he's in his 50s.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, no, he's supposed to be in his 50s.
He's still in his 50s.
And suppose, like, if Yoda at 900 is the equivalent of a man at 100, that would make Grogu like 6.
Yes, he's like 5, 6. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they call him the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, are you guys really, and this is directed at everyone, are you guys really wanting to know his race, where he's from? I have no issue. Yeah. I
want to
know. Why, Alexis?
I know, because
Alexis wants to know things.
I do. I want to know, like,
why?
I want to know, like, where does he go? Like, when we have Rey and Kylo Ren, I'm like, where is he? That's what I want to know.
Those
He's so small you can't see him.
That's what I want to know.
That's the stuff I would want to know. I don't want to know his race. I don't want to know.
Race, whatever. But I want to know where he is in the world when Kylo Ren and Rey and all that's happened. Like, where is he? Where is Mandalorian? That's really what I want to know.
Well, that is a problem.
Maybe they go up and get stranded with no, I can't think of the characters from Rebels that are in the other galaxy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ezra.
Ezra's back.
Ezra's back.
Ezra did come back.
Ezra's back, but isn't the Mandalorian girl still stuck there, or did she come back too?
And but Sabine.
Yeah, Sabine's still over there, I think. Yeah.
Actually, there are several people there.
There's several people still over there.
Yeah.
Ahsoka series that's coming out soon, right?
Yeah, supposedly
next year.
Ahsoka 2 next year, they said.
It was supposed to be this year, but now that Filoni and Favreau are in charge, I think some of the stuff they had done, they're like, she's gone.
No.
Let's
change it up.
Kennedy's out. We got some changes to make.
Yeah.
So,
and there's also talk of a return to Book of Boba Fett too.
Really?
Oh, is there?
That would be
Although I think they just should have called it the Mandalorian period and kept
Well, it
going.
was because he was the one in it most of the time.
He was in it most of the time.
He was in it,
Especially at the end. Especially,
and then they actually brought the Mandalorians into it and went back to Mandalore. And it's like, keep calling it the Mandalorian so we can watch the serialized story in order when we go back to it.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know why they did it that way, but
that was one of my
Connected
disappointments.
universe.
I wanted to see, because Ahsoka was and Anakin rescued Rota in that first Clone Wars cartoon movie.
Yeah,
I wanted to see a cameo of Ahsoka. I wanted to see a cameo of Bo-Katan too.
Yep.
Bo-Katan.
Oh, sorry.
The other Mandalorians. She's like really so. And when they had like the Lego promo thing for the May the 4th, and was the speedy starfighter that Mandalorian flew. The special weekend free thing was a Darksaber model. I'm like, I wonder if that means it's going to be in the movie, and it wasn't. So I was kind of disappointed by what they left out, what they didn't throw in there. That I was hoping for.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go see it again.
okay, here's something to throw out to you, see if anybody has any comments. How do you think Grogu's prolonged developmental timeline impacts the sustainability of this series' succession planning? Do you think there is a problem, or?
Well, they don't have to worry about the puppet getting bigger.
From a practical standpoint.
No, that's why. Yeah.
The reason why we probably don't see Grogu is because it's only 20, 30 years after the Return of the Jedi that we have.
I was gonna say
Skywalker.
Yeah.
Where are we right
a little
now?
kid. That's probably why we don't see Grogu.
Why we don't see him?
Probably true.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it 20 years in between? Is that right, Tyler?
Yeah.
Well, Kylo is a little older than 20, so it's between 20 and 30 years.
20 and 30 years.
Yeah, because this is supposed to be like, within a few years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is why they have all these Imperial warlords. First Order doesn't exist yet.
I apologize. This movie, I understand it's a year after Return of the Jedi. Yeah, this movie, right?
I don't know.
Well, we've already had 3 years of the show.
I apologize. Well,
plus the interstitial stuff from Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were talking about the Rise of Skywalker. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Rise of Skywalker was
like,
easily 20 years after.
So Grogu is only
Luke hasn't even started training Leia yet, as far as.
So the Mandalorian Grogu movie takes place between 12 and 13 ABY.
Okay.
So.
And for those in the audience that aren't fully geeked out on Star Wars like we are, ABY is after the Battle of Yavin, so that's the timeline based on the first theatrical film or episode 4.
So he's still a baby.
He's still a baby. Oh,
Hey,
technically a child during all
during
of
the
Rey
whole
and Kylo.
time. During the whole time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and he's going to be a child well into the sequel trilogy.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I think the real power behind Grogu, and I don't know if Disney is considering this at all, this is just my speculation, is that if they really screw up the current timeline at any point in time, they can jump 600 years into the future and where every character that we know is dead except
for Grogu.
And they can introduce a character that we know in an essentially completely new timeline, right? Like they could just jump ahead, and they wouldn't have to worry about messing with any pre-existing characters at all.
Yeah, another series did that, didn't they,
Tyler,
Roger?
you are speaking in the language of the Trekker or the Trekkie right now.
Have you actually
Star Trek
watched Star
speech.
Trek Discovery, Tyler?
No, I like
No. But everything he just said was Star Trek
Everything he
Discovery.
just said.
Well,
Everything.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying it's an idea. I don't like it, but I like, as much as I think Grogu's cute, I like him a lot now. When he first started, I didn't like that he was a character. I wanted him to be like a prop, like a thing that came and went. Right?
Oh,
When
you wanted to stay.
when Mandalorian season 1 started, I had very different expectations for the relationship that Grogu was going to play in the series. And so I just think we could have been like, here's a thing, and then gone. But like, he's stuck around and he's cute. I like Grogu a lot now, but I feel like that's why he was introduced, is because the thing is, we can't answer the questions about where he's from, what's his home world.
Yeah.
And eventually every character that we know is going to die, and Grogu's still around. And again, 600 years could go by and he's like in his 40s. Like, he'd be,
Probably in his 50s. Yeah, late 40s.
40s,
50s.
50s.
he'd be on the
Then they could complain that if he didn't
Then
have
he'll
a
be
job,
doing a live
then-
stream about it.
I loved how they brought Luke in with Grogu, though. You know, how he tried to take him and tried to make him, like a Yoda, but he wasn't having it.
I would have loved to see that really spawn off, and we get kind of Jedi Academy storyline, where we introduce new Jedi like Kyle Katarn, and stuff like that. Fight the Yuuzhan Vong, Sabaoth, Mara Jade comes in.
Oh yeah, those bridge books. It's like they completely missed an opportunity to go back and revisit all those books.
Kathleen did.
And Dave Filoni, I know you watch the show, so if you can, please go back and do that. That would be great.
Yeah, Tyler's on a first name basis with him. Probably.
Yeah.
If they did an animated version of those Gap books, like Shadows of the Empire, or
that would be so good.
That would just
well, I should take this back. If they did it the way the books are written,
true,
it will be so good. If they go like, we can get creative, I'm out. Like, just do what's in the books. None of it.
Yep. Or even like they brought Thrawn in, so I keep going like this.
Did bring Thrawn in.
Are we gonna see Shizor?
Yeah, show me the Heir to the Empire series, and you get in that book series, you get Luke falls to the dark side. There's a new Jedi Master. You got basically the whole Harry Potter holocron thing going on with Palpatine, and that's how he actually came back. Lots of things.
They could even kind of like retcon a little bit so it doesn't totally screw with what they did for the trilogy, but it wouldn't be horrible.
Well, and the thing is, they gave us an out to retcon whatever they wanted with the World Between Worlds from Rebels. So like, they could just go like, kidding, and go somewhere else.
God, I loved those episodes.
They could do what some people have said, that Indiana Jones was a dream of Han Solo when he was in Carbonite. They could just have Han waking up from Carbonite again and say, "Ooh, who the hell's Rey? Thank God, God, it was just a dream." Okay, they could do that.
Oh, that would be the greatest opening. Star Wars opening crawl, and you just have Han Solo like lean forward, like, "Oh, nightmare," and then immediately.
Han Solo has actually been in Carbonite for 60 years.
Oh man.
And everybody that he knew is gone.
Everybody.
And then there's this person called Grogu.
Yeah.
What did everyone think of Martin Scorsese's appearance? Ish.
I was surprised because I only found out about it after the fact.
I didn't even know he was in it. What character was he, or what did he do?
So he was the street food salesman that Mandalorian
food
was trying to
guy.
get information
The
from?
food
The
truck
guy
guy.
that was in Solo,
Hmm.
that multi
Yeah, like,
figured.
yeah.
I recognized the voice right away. It
Yep.
was I thought it was well done, but I didn't recognize it until after. Like I said, that was cool. That was neat. Martin Scorsese, like that's cool.
I thought
Everyone's been
I thought
asking
it
to be
was
in
a fun
Star Wars.
character. I like that they went to some every time Star Wars goes city, there's so much to look at and so much to see.
Yeah.
And I liked that take on like the gritty part of a city, and you got to still have the street food vendors, and you still have like that spy movie, flip the guy a coin and ask him for the lowdown because he's sitting there seeing
Info.
everything going on, and
Yeah.
I thought that was good. I think the New York accent though also sold it. So.
But by the way, the voice did fit the character for some reason.
That one did.
Yes, that one
Well,
did.
they also kind of made his face look like his face.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, now looking back, that's why I was like, yeah.
I thought that was a fun ad.
Yes. Oh, definitely. And then, of course, Dave Filoni is in the movie. He's one of the X-Wing fighter pilots.
Yeah, and I had thought he had a cameo near the end of the series too, as a pilot at the base's cantina.
Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, that's him in the background. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like so quick you have to like look twice. So I thought that was good. And we did get one of the characters back, one of the other pilots back. And I can never remember his name.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean.
Oh
too.
yes,
Yeah.
There's talk that they were going to make a series around him too. Yeah, he's in the Mandalorian season 1.
Paul Sun-Young Lee, Captain Carson.
Yes.
So
He is the character that I compared to Wedge in the original movies. Wedge was in all 3 movies. It is so cool when they have a supporting character that's in the back and still makes it. It was cool. Yeah. And then, of course, Wedge is in The Rise of Skywalker as well, which was kind of cool.
He's good. I mean, he's been in Ahsoka. He's been in The Mandalorian and Boba Fett. He's been in this film. But if you enjoy his performances, my favorite performance of his has to be in the live action Avatar show where he plays the Fire
Oh
Kingdom
my gosh, yes, that is. You're right. Yes.
Who does he play in Avatar?
Uncle Iroh, I-R-O. Yep. So he plays a live action version of Uncle Iroh, who's one of my favorite characters in the cartoon.
Yes, I agree.
So it was nice to see him in there, Captain Carson, because I'm like, I wonder if he's going to come in the film. And sure enough.
Michael, is there anything you're going to add to this?
No.
What?
Because you guys
enjoyed
such
the
a great
movie.
job. Yeah, but I don't know the details, and I've only seen it once. So
he also saw it in 3D.
And I saw it in 3D, and that's a whole different thing.
Yes, baller. So come on.
He's balling. He's a baller.
Yeah. Well,
is honestly, it still in 3D and IMAX, or now it's not? It's done.
No,
too late.
Other theaters, they only do that for about a week.
Okay.
Sometimes 3D, but it's not IMAX 3D. They still do.
Yeah, I don't have one near me, so even if I wanted to.
Yeah. No,
I think like the closest one is like almost an hour and a half away. It's like way down near New Hampshire.
As I search in Southern California, it is all standard 2D.
All standard.
Yeah. Usually it's just the first week they do the special ones. Yeah.
Unless
because there aren't that
it's
many
gangbang,
theaters.
you know.
They might have it like 1 or 2 showings a week while it's still in other theaters. But
Sometimes, yeah. It just all
but right
depends.
now, within 50 miles of me, nothing. It's all 2D.
Well,
that's for Regal. How has the movie done, guys?
Not well.
What are the reviews?
yeah.
Not well at all.
Really?
Yeah.
But money-wise?
Money-wise, not well.
Really?
Mhm.
yeah.
It
I
came
wasn't
out. I'm
really
trying to think. What's the other big movie that came out at the same
Well,
time?
it said the horror pictures that came out of nowhere did better than The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
The only other movie that I think was out that was like widely promoted was the Michael Jackson biopic.
Yeah, but that's why I said these two movies were independent films that they've been scoring big at the box office.
Yeah, Obsession is
Obsession is the
yeah, they had a budget of $750,000.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
So not a huge budget. I'm gonna look up what the gross.
Oh,
Wow.
it's incredible what it is. Yeah, it's
Oh.
outrageous.
Look, it happens. Remember Home Alone? What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so rough budget for Obsession was $750,000. It's currently grossed $286.5 million.
They
That's
made a
crazy.
little money back.
Yeah, they made a little bit.
No. Hollywood will report a loss on that one. Remember, they didn't make money. Hollywood accounting.
Yes, true. Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's
They always
actually-
talk about they always talk about the box office earnings, but how much the theater gets, how much for the distribution.
Guys, check this out. The tomato meter is 62% for Mandalorian, but the popcorn meter is 87.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That means that the audience actually did enjoy
Liked it.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother.
I thought it was a good Star Wars film. I mean, Rogue One, I think, is still the best Star Wars film, best modern Star Wars film. But
Oh, okay, you're back in
I
my.
know. You're back on my.
Well, did you know what he
Roger
said
loves
right
Rogue
now?
One.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. That's why when Greg said this is the best movie in a while, I was like, yeah.
Rogue One was very good.
Look, I've seen it 3 times. If someone wants to go see the movie, I'll go with them to go see the movie because I already know it. I already know it fairly well, and I'm just trying to catch all the stuff on the side.
Everything.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did notice though about that chess. I thought that was awesome. When they were in the ring, a lot of the motions and movements was the same as the chess. That Chewie
there
would
was
right,
a little
yes.
bit of fan service.
I
with
liked that.
They
Yeah.
even called it a Dejarik match, and the
Yes.
chessboard was a Dejarik chessboard on the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
in the the side canon, and I don't know if it was mentioned in the novelizations, but in all the side canon, it's referred to as Dejarik.
Yep.
It has a weird spelling.
Dude. Yeah. The fan service, that
I liked that.
was really cool. Now,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I wanted to go back to the theme. Mando greets Rhoda in Huttese, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yes.
He uses that
Yeah.
line.
Mhm.
And he says, "Are you here to kill me?" And he responds, "I thought the Hutts did speak in Huttese because we did get the,
We got subtitles
subtitles, but they were not
for
speaking
some.
Huttese.
Not the whole time, I don't
Not
think.
the whole
right?
time.
Oh, right, not the whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, when we were introduced to the twins, they started in Huttese, and then
Yes.
for like 10 or 15 seconds, they switched to Galactic.
you're
Space.
right. They did. They should have just kept it, but
I think so too. I think that just makes the characters more unique, especially with
Yeah.
such an established, like, as weird as it is to say, like, an established language. Huttese is pretty recognizable
Yeah.
out there. If you like Junga Boonga Dunga, you're like, oh, that's Jabba the Hutt right there. So I think it's just a missed opportunity.
And Jabba understood English, but he always answered in Huttese.
Yeah.
as
And
well.
Huttese.
Yeah.
So they could have done the same.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a, it was a power move.
Yeah.
Developed
Now, this is one thing I did take exception to, Right. These guys are supposed to be the most powerful crime lords in the galaxy.
Right.
And the Hutts are like the most feared crime lords in the galaxy. How many Hutts were on Null Hutta? Don't you think Null Hutta should have been like this huge, thriving metropolis of crime? And it's this like little pyramid on a swamp planet. And as you're walking through, you just see all these like, it's almost like
repurposed battle droids instead of Hutts.
Yeah, repurposed battle droids, but the Hutts themselves, it was all just hedonism.
Oh yeah, when they're walking through, you see a whole bunch of rooms, and they were doing a whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah, they were busy. Slugs. Sorry.
They weren't.
All right, I apologize. Hedonism was much better, Greg. Thank you. Sorry.
Well, there is drinking and carousing going on, but I mean, they just kind of like flashed by one scene. I'm like, are you sure you can show that in PG-13? But
oh, is there a fourth visit for me? No, there's not.
Well, I didn't jump out of my
He's like, I can't see it a fourth time.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. And now when I go see it again,
I'm gonna have to go watch it again.
All I'm gonna see is just hedonism. And a dragon.
And a dragon.
Yeah, you can wait.
I'm gonna go watch it again.
Can wait until House of the
I just
Dragon
couldn't
comes
figure out a
out.
good time to see it, and then like, Michael, when did you tell me we were doing this today? Like Thursday?
Yesterday or Thursday? No, I think I sent you the link Thursday. I think
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael told me last week, and I was like, okay, I put it on calendar, and I knew it was on calendar in the future. So my buddy is like trying to get a hold of me because people haven't been able to get a hold of me. So I'm like, all right. You want to go see a movie? Yeah, I haven't seen Mandalorian. I'm like, oh, well,
perfect.
It'd be good to go see it again. And as we're on our way, we're negotiating the time. I'm like, oh, I can't see this movie at 2:30, 12:55. That's the latest, homie. He's like, okay, I can make it in 2 hours. So we were in there, and sure enough, I'm not kidding. At 3:25, it ended. And he wanted to talk. I'm like, in the car. Let's go.
You're like, I gotta go.
I gotta go. Yeah. And I
Outta
told him
here.
I had a program that I had to get to. He says, oh, well, you're going to be late. No, I'm going to get there. Are you going to let Michael know?
no.
No.
I said, no.
You made it right on time, Roger.
Thank you. Yes. And I even told Peter, I said, no, I'm going to make it there a few seconds before deliberately. What happens if he calls you? He's not going to call me.
No, not for this one.
But had he called me, I would have taken the call. To be a jerk. I did just show up at the last minute.
Well, I told Alexis
I
I didn't
love
think
it.
you were coming, so I wasn't expecting you.
Yeah.
Really? You did expect?
I asked if you were going to come. I said we should wait for Roger because I want Roger
And I
to
said
see it.
no.
And you
Thank
magically
you,
appeared.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that.
I loved it.
You know, just don't do the Beetlejuice 3 times because that works too.
Okay.
What, Roger?
No, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Anyway, it's all good. Tyler, would you consider watching it again?
Yeah, I would go
I
watch it,
do.
especially if you went and saw
wanna
it
see it
2
again.
times and you're like it progressively gets better. And then with Michael saying, "Look, it's a totally different experience in IMAX 3D." Yeah, I'd go see it again to give it another fair shot. My daughter still hasn't seen it, so like I probably have to see it at least one more time. So yeah,
Oh, so you saw it without her?
yeah. My wife and I went after a show of mine.
Oh, okay.
We went
That's
to a
cool. Both of you went. That is so neat. That is awesome.
What did your wife think of it?
Eh.
Oh, that's sad.
It wasn't. I mean, she's not a diehard Star Wars fan anyway, but
Yeah.
she would tell you like it wasn't her favorite. She'd give it like a 6. Like
A
it was
6?
fun.
I've gotten a lot of 7s on it.
Yeah,
So
Everyone
she's a
had given me a
critic
7
then.
so far.
She is
Yeah.
a critic because that's what the critics gave it, a 6.
yeah.
A
But
6,
it was
yeah.
fine. I think she had more fun watching my reaction.
Yeah.
You know, because
The
I was
disgusting part, or
I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was a hoot watching me freak out. We went to a show at like it was like 1:30 in the morning, you know, so it was super late. It was basically just us. We had the theater to ourselves. And
Yes.
I'm sitting there like cursing at the screen. Like just like this belligerent, irate, angry man who has no reason to be this angry at a children's film.
At a children's.
I was so mad. I'm not kidding. Like when I say like, I threw my head at the screen on multiple occasions, I really did. I was so mad.
You
did
know,
anybody come and want to escort you out?
No.
no, usually they leave us alone in the theater. They just do the cleanup after.
Yeah.
Most
Okay.
theater employees at 1:30 in the morning, Michael, don't care.
They themselves are being hedonistic. Yeah, they don't care about us.
They're
Yeah.
And the old timers lived through the Rocky Horror and other cult films at midnight years.
Right. You know, Tyler, I agree with you though on, and well, actually with all of you, but I guess I'm directing it more at you, Tyler, because you really were, I guess, unhappy with it. I think that's the best to say.
Yeah.
I was unhappy with it the first time around. I don't know if my opinion changed, genuinely. It's just seeing it again, I was able to see some more stuff in there because the movie didn't change.
Like
It
little
was the same-
Easter eggs.
the little
Yeah.
when you pick up on those things, like they do change
Yeah.
your perspective. Like, man, I was so blinded by these trees over here. I didn't see the forest for what it was. You know,
And then I have to say that I might have been darkened just because this was the first movie I'd gone to see in a long time. And
Mm.
I was supposed to see it Thursday night. Remember, Alexa, we talked about that? I was going to see it. And I had to
Yep.
cancel my tickets. You know, I'm not going to get
Aw.
into that right now, but I didn't see it until a week and,
After?
After, yeah.
So you
And
heard? So
only-
you heard about stuff?
Oh no, I
You
I
tried
was
not to.
withdrawn anyway.
Okay.
I was so
Yeah,
I avoided.
he was very preoccupied.
Yeah.
Yeah, very preoccupied. Yes, exactly. So
Good word. Mm-hmm.
I lucked out.
Yeah.
Because Michael told me right away he had seen the movie, and he waited for me to comment, and I'm like,
He
I
was
haven't
quiet.
seen it yet.
Mm.
So I haven't seen it yet. And I think Michael wanted to talk to me about the movie, and I was like, I gotta take a nap. I really believe Michael did want to talk about it. I was like,
Oh.
I don't want to play.
That's so funny.
I don't wanna
He must have called me shortly thereafter because I do remember a call from Michael after release weekend. Have you seen it yet?
You know, Michael did ask me twice. He knew I was going to go, but then he knew I canceled.
I knew
for
you had
obvious reasons.
tickets. Yeah. Then I found out
Yeah.
you canceled. Then it was like, okay.
And then I went a little bit after. But we did
Because I
see it
originally wasn't
in,
going to see it until a week after it opened.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
my schedule
That's
changed.
what you said. Yeah.
Then my schedule changed. So I actually saw it.
Did you see it opening night?
Yes.
Yeah, he went.
And
on
there was
Friday.
nobody in the theater.
Yeah, I went opening night too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Actually, this is the first Star Wars movie that I do not see on opening day.
Really?
Yeah, just dawned on me right now. It's the first one I've seen every movie on. I was fortunate. I told you guys a very uncomfortable story. My older sister Rose was on a date, and I had to be the little kid that went along. And I don't even remember the guy. I think it was just once. He said, "There's something I want to take you guys to go see," and we want to go see Star Wars in the drive-in. Opening day weekend. It was on a Friday night. We saw it. I saw Star Wars opening day, and I came home drawing the X-wing. And my sister Rose, the evil one that she is, she said, "There will be a continuation." Huh? What's that? All of 8 years old. A part 2. What is that? I had no idea what a sequel was. None whatsoever. And she guessed it right. We were both babbling like little kids. She's 9 years older than I was. I was 8. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she was still a teenager. That guy
Yeah,
was
I don't
driving
think we had seen anything that had a sequel yet at that point.
other than Mr. Roberts and Ensign Pulver.
Well, I mean, there was the Herbie movies had more than one, but I mean,
Yeah, I guess so. But that was Herbie.
it was like that
Every
was more
year
like
there was a new
character.
Herbie movie. But anyway, I would just recommend you
Herbie
check it
goes
out
to
one more time.
Pomona.
But Tyler, I don't know. My opinion changed. Yeah.
No.
My first thought was I was disappointed, and but seeing some other stuff, the action's cool. It's good at times. It is.
Yeah.
And seeing Grogu. I mean, look, I've been to the theater 3 times, and each time Grogu tries to put him in the
Push him in the. It's so funny.
it's it is so juvenile, but the
I
theater
know.
is laughing. Like, you know what?
It's funny.
It's kind of hard not to laugh at that because he
Yeah.
is a little kid. He doesn't know. He's trying to fit him in. And he has no idea.
And yeah, I mean, like I said, when I go see it again, I'll bring my daughter with me. I have a feeling that watching her fall in love or fall deeper in love with the same thing that I love will only make me love that thing more, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that's been my experience with every Star Wars thing that I've exposed her to so far. Is she eats it up. She loves it. We have lightsaber battles like at least every 2 or 3 days in our backyard. I mean,
I love that. That's so
We
cute.
have the Jedi Training Academy, or is it a Sith Academy?
definitely a Jedi. She says she's
That's
Luca
right.
Skywalker is what she calls it.
That's so cute.
And I'm Daddy Darth Gator. So there are these things where it's like, look, I get to
That's so
share.
cute.
It's kind of the magic of Star Wars and a lot of other
I
IPs.
know.
But I think Star Wars, especially at least for my family, is that like I get to pass down this thing that I love to my kids, right? And so if this is another entry point for me to continue to expose my daughter to this thing that I love so much, like yeah, I'm gonna like it. There's just this was a Star Wars movie that was not made for me.
Again,
But
yep, me too.
Darth,
Yep.
the Maul Shadow Lord, that was made for me. That wasn't
You
that
love the
wasn't
Darth Maul.
that wasn't made for the 4-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Mando and Grogu, it was,
Yeah.
and so I gotta look it through that lens, and it's like that with some of the other Star Wars projects that we've reviewed. Is like not every single one is made for the 30-year-old guy in his basement. Sometimes they're made for the 4, 5, 6-year-olds, and that's okay. So
Tyler, I think you and I had that. We went in again ourselves expecting what we'd seen recently.
Yeah.
And it just didn't deliver. Like I said, oh man, I know where this is going. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I was not surprised. I genuinely was not surprised. But my daughter comes out all happy, and I'm like, oh, cool, let's go get some King Taco. It was great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But
And let's go get some of those models of those little workmen.
yeah.
when I think of it as a child and I try to see it that way, sometimes it lessens my disappointment. Look, I told you guys in Rogue One, I was horrified when Darth Vader was killing the rebels, because as an adult, I think I am more a rebel now than anything. But now I try to think back as the 8-year-old, I'm like, oh my God, this is Darth Vader that I dreamt of.
Yeah.
But as an adult, oh God, I was horrified watching Darth Vader butcher them. And it was horrifying.
Well, now we know why he was so pooped by the time, the beginning of episode 4 starts, because, I mean, he was all over the place at the end of Rogue One. I'm just walking around. I'll come in later and look at everything. Grandpa's got to take a nap.
That's why he was pissed with Leia. He had it with her. He was like, shut up. You're this. Get the hell out of here. He was mad. But anyway, I'm way off course. Sorry, guys. I got to tell you, we've been at this for well over an hour, and I've enjoyed this conversation with all of you. I've caught a lot from each one of you that I'm like, darn it. I may have to go see it a 4th time.
Now you have to see it a 4th time.
I think you like the movie, Roger. I think you like it a lot. 4 times? Come on. Goodbye.
All right. I have not crossed that Rubicon yet. Right now it's 3. I've
Three's still a
actually
lot.
been asked. The reason why I've gone a second and third time is because someone asked to go with me.
Asked you to go. Mm.
So and they were both classmates.
You're a good friend, Roger. That's a
You're
good friend.
popular. Mm-hmm.
That's a good friend.
Okay, well, look, it used to be this way with Star Trek.
You could have said no and been like, "Oh, it's not that good."
I don't want to ruin it for them. I
Yeah.
refuse to give my opinion unless the other person has seen it.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Other people are like, oh, well, I know this and this. I don't care. That it's first going to the theater. It's a shared experience. You guys have been there on opening day, and when it's something that you're all fans of, I mean, it's awesome. It's the entire theater can be laughing. It can be silent when those moments call for it. It's fun. It is a social thing, and kids that don't want to go to the theaters today, oh man, your parents failed you. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was an
No,
editorial.
that is true.
I just lost Michael's
Well,
audio.
I was surprised. My grandson has no attention span whatsoever. So
Well, you see, that's the one thing with the young kids; they really don't. Maybe Tyler's got a child that's different, but
it's a shared love, and then, and I didn't mean to disrespect you by that, Michael. There's a shared love there, and believe it or not, our kids do love going with us, especially when they're young. When they get older, it's not going to happen. Look, I have my older daughter that does not want to leave her room. And yet my youngest, she's my little mini-me, and I'm thrilled. I told you guys, I was asked in 2017, Raj, which is better, Star Trek Discovery or Orville? Come on, Raj. Like, my daughter sits down to watch both episodes with me once a week. You tell me which one's better. So I get it, Tyler. Enjoy it, man. It's awesome. And Greg, they go because they know you like it, and they know you like good stuff.
Well, he didn't used to, but now he's starting to realize
he's a little older now, though.
He's a little older.
Good job, Greg. Good job. Yes.
Grandpa actually is kind of cool.
Yes.
You can use the Force on him better.
I know.
Oh no. The spare room downstairs is still a war zone. That did not work. It didn't work.
Are you all rating it like a 6? Did you all rate it like a 6?
Oh,
I
good
was gonna be a little more
guess.
generous and give it like an 8.
I would give it an
I
8.
was gonna do like an 8. Yeah.
Tyler?
Give it like
2?
give it a
What?
4? You
Give
said
it a
4?
4.
Oh no, Alexis, you got me.
I got to keep it on par with other Star Wars projects. And when I look at the Star Wars projects that should not be named, like it was better than that. So
I want to know what you rated. I bet you gave that one like a 1.
My cat throwing up on the carpet's better than that.
Okay, so check this out. If we do it mathematically, 8, 6, and 4, that comes out to a 6.8 cumulative. Sorry.
That's not
For us as a
good.
group,
It's at
a
least a
cumulative.
7.
I mean, that's pretty good. It's like
At
on
least a
par with
7.
all the critics and kind of
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit higher than the critics, but not as good as
All
the
right.
thing.
So, Tyler, would you recommend the movie to other people? That's what we want to say.
Sure. I would say if you are just know what you're walking into. That's the piece that really dictates whether I recommend this to you. If you're going in looking for a film that, like, if you're a long-term Star Wars fan and you're looking at a film that was made for you, I don't think this is going to fulfill that. If you're looking for a shared experience with, someone who's not quite as deep into the Star Wars universe and you just want a fun, movie to go see on a weekend, then I think this is totally great. But just know what you're getting into. And that's where I made my mistake. I went into it thinking I was going to get a movie for me. and I should have gone into it thinking this is something I can share with my kids, and that's what I'm going to go do when I go see it a second time.
Ditto. Tyler, awesome.
I'm a word.
It's for people who loved the Mandalorian series. That's it. That's all it is. It's another Mandalorian series.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Yeah.
Greg?
Just
That's
on a
why I
bigger
see it.
screen.
Yeah, just a big screen.
Would you
Yeah,
recommend?
I would say, if you like this, if you like The Mandalorian, you'll like
Yeah,
the movie.
You'll like the movie.
You might not love the movie.
Yeah.
It's better than people are generally saying out there, but a lot of those people are trolls and are going to poop on anything.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
But, I went into it being very skeptical and was pleasantly surprised by things that came out better than I thought they were going to. It had a few problems. Yeah, it was missing a few things I would have liked to have seen in it, but I didn't make it. John and Dave made it.
Yeah, here's someone that came in late, and we talked about a lot of this stuff already at the beginning.
Oh, hello, Scotland.
Yeah, hello from Scotland. What did you guys think of the effects in the film, including the puppetry? I was surprised there was so much of that.
There was.
Yeah.
We actually did talk about this.
Yeah, we did talk about it. As I said,
talk a little bit about it, but for Dan's benefit, we can revisit a little bit. I mean, Baby Yoda or Grogu has been a puppet through the show most of the time. The animatronics, I think, are great. The Incellans have been puppets in all of their appearances.
Yeah.
Not as sophisticated, but it's Star Wars, and I thought it worked, especially because the Incellans have like this really scrappy general attitude about them. And I've worked at shipyards, and I can see those guys down in the ways working on a submarine or a destroyer, having those types of conversations. I liked them, and I thought it's part of the Star Wars universe since first film.
All right, I appreciate it, and I think they are coming in and out based on the numbers. Michael.
Oh yeah, and as I said,
I get to ask you a stupid question. Would you recommend the movie?
Well, and I agree with what everybody said. I mean, I went in thinking it was one thing and it was something totally different. I think that's why I liked it better, because it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So I was looking, I had a very, very low expectation. And then I went in and then I enjoyed it. So, and I think that does make a difference sometimes. So, and would I recommend it? I agree with, I can't remember who said it, but if they like The Mandalorian, if they're looking for something like The Mandalorian, then they would like it. But if they're expecting to have revelations down about all the lore, don't go.
Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody is different. So
if you've seen every movie on opening day, you shouldn't even be asking this. Sorry.
That's true. That's true. So there you go.
It's all good.
Because, the people that give the reviews, I mean, some of them have seen it beforehand and some people make them up.
Yeah.
That's what gets me is some of the reviews out there are made up. They hadn't even seen the stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing bad about the internet is you don't really know where some of the stuff is coming from.
Well, I think also the trailer made the mistake of reveal of Rada and a couple of other things. The initial reveal of Zeb, and I think they were using preliminary renderings and preliminary designs in the teaser and the trailer, because it didn't look polished, it didn't look finished. Rada looked ridiculous, and yes, he was ridiculous, but in the film it worked.
Was ridiculous.
But in the trailer, I mean, a hut standing up on its tail, flexing, it's like, really?
With his 8-pack.
Sorry, Michael.
With his 8-pack. Yeah.
With his 8-pack.
Dan says, I enjoyed the film in general, and I've recommended it to my dad, with whom I've watched The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Yeah. If
That's
you liked
perfect.
Mandalorian, you'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. For
There is
sure.
stuff to like, but it is
Yeah.
difficult if you know a little bit of the lore.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, I'm done. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
No. So we've done the ratings. Is there any last minute comment anybody wants to make, or are we done with this today?
This has been a while since we've been on, and I want to say I've missed all of you guys. This is cool.
Oh,
I know. I
Great
miss you
meeting
guys
you.
too. It was good seeing you guys.
And I'm disappointed that we don't have anything coming, do we?
Yeah, well,
I get to meet
not Star
Tyler.
Wars.
Not for a while.
That's what I meant. Star Wars.
Yeah, not Star Wars. No.
We'll
But-
find
When is the Starfighter one?
I'm
The
sorry,
Ryan
what was that,
Gosling
Tyler?
one?
That's next year.
Next year too. Okay.
Yeah.
we started reviewing all the AI fan films.
AI fan films.
There we go. We could be doing that as well.
No.
No.
Hey, remember, I'm available to do anything at any time during the day up until about January 15th. That's when I have to
Hey,
go
they
back.
make all the real
hide in this
fan
hole.
films look better.
Hide in this hole.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm here from January 15th to April 15th. This is my house, right? Sadly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, this
I
is
mean,
the office right
it
here.
all depends. I mean, we do have some review shows coming up, everybody.
May the force be with you.
We've got,
Did you-
as I said, nothing Star Wars. We've got
And you as well, Dan.
we got the new season 3 of House of the Dragon coming up really soon, end of the month, and we have the new Strange New World Star Trek coming up next month, and then the following 2 months on Talented Universe we're doing the Librarians the Next Chapters, Chapter 2, and the Arc Season 3. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. So,
Yeah, you're gonna get sick of us.
yeah, pretty much. No, it's a lot of little things coming up. So, but no Star Wars stuff because I don't think
No
there's anything
Star
being
Wars.
released.
No,
They delayed
Star
the
Wars
stuff.
sad.
will be
We're
quiet
about.
for a while unless we, get into like some of the expanded universe stuff and reminisce about that.
Yeah,
You can always do that.
can always do that.
Yeah.
Let me know when you guys want. I'm available. So we can do that.
Yeah.
Not opposed. So
There are some series that we have not done. We've done quite a bit. But
Yeah, the one that we don't
Which ones
mention.
have you
we
guys
haven't
not done?
of the last 5 years, the only
Yeah.
thing that we missed, well, actually, no, there's several things that we missed. We missed several of the animation stories,
Animation, okay.
the Japanese animation. Forgive me, folks.
Oh, those
if
were
I'm
awesome.
Being disrespectful. Yeah, we just didn't talk about those.
Those
And
are
then,
really
of course, we did not watch the oh my god, the Acolyte. We just didn't.
We
good. We
just did.
watched
And
it.
I watched it.
I apologize.
watched it.
We all saw it. We didn't review it.
We watched it. We didn't view it.
We
Yeah.
didn't review it.
We might have reviewed it by not reviewing it. How's that?
I'm not reviewing it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
Yep.
did we do
We all watched that one though.
did we do Rebels, or I know we
No.
talked. I don't think we did. We
Did you guys do
reviewed
Rebels?
that. Oh,
No.
I think we all saw it. Most of us all saw
We
it.
only
We just-
talked about it in the context of Ahsoka.
That's right.
Yeah.
We did. That's
Oh.
right.
And we did the Bad Batch, which was
But we did like the
Awesome.
last couple of seasons. We didn't do the whole.
We did the
series.
Skeleton Crew, right?
and we
We
did
did
Skeleton.
Skeleton.
I
did
was
Skeleton Crew.
mad.
That was a
I
good
got
one.
suckered out
That was
last
good.
month. There was a clickbait article that Skeleton Crew was Jude Law was this. I'm like, what? I missed this. And I clicked, like, oh, it's all clickbait. Damn it.
Yeah,
I got suckered into that one.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I really like Skeleton Crew. It was very surprising.
I like
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew too. That was a good one.
well, if you guys
I'm
wanna
ready
do
for
a
the next
rewatch-
Darth Maul too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that they made it like half a cop
Wow.
show. I don't know if I would have
Yeah.
enjoyed it as much if they didn't have that aspect to it.
The cop, yeah. I liked that too.
that was great.
He had his own little story. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, this guy who's running it right now, they've changed it up. Thank goodness. Not everything is the same. And they've
Yeah.
really given each program, each show, I guess, its own little angle. And
Its own
Yeah.
identity.
yeah,
True.
there it is.
And the production design. It's like we didn't even get to talk about that for this film. You know, it's like my biggest want to re-see it is so I can start looking at all the little details that are everywhere.
That's why I want to
the
as well.
crap out of me was the gunner's ship that crashed on the planet.
Yeah.
It was all full of jungle stuff and everything. Well, wait a minute. This is only like a few days. I don't understand how that, or was Mando out really that long? That you had stuff going. But then how long did it take the Babu Fricks of the world to get back and alert Blue Squadron? The
That's what I'm
timeline
saying.
doesn't fit. Oh, and do you know what was the other thing? Is where they landed, the distance, and they hoofed it all the way over there while Mando was still walking from the bounty hunter ship into the palace. Come on. There.
Yeah.
That got on my nerves.
That's another thing too.
Okay, so remember
yes.
Force Awakens, you can see a planet being blown up in real time across all that distance.
Come on. Yes. That happened in Star Trek 2009. That's a J.J. Abrams thing. Yes. Yes. I agree with you.
Suspend belief.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I think it's Jug Chang is the production designer and he's just everything captures the look and feel of the originals. It feels like the same universe, but at the same time, it all looks brand new. It's just that's always my favorite part of like these sci-fi and fantasy films is the production design, and it's like when it's really good, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
And these guys know what they're doing to sell a Star Wars movie visually.
They do.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be my final comment. I know
Pharaoh has spoken, so it shows. So it is said, so shall it be done.
Absolutely. Well, everyone, so check our websites, check our YouTube channels, and don't miss anything. Like, subscribe, and follow us. So everyone, take care, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.